We'll now shift focus to West Africa, where a new diplomatic rift is brewing tensions in the region. Mali's Prime Minister, General Abdoulaye Maiga, has dropped a diplomatic bombshell, accusing their former colonial ruler France and its northern neighbour of Algeria of backing terrorist groups in the Sahel region.
Today, those on the side of the terrorist groups operating in our region are the French junta and the Algerian junta.
These remarks came in front of a high-profile audience, which included defence officials from Russia, Niger and Burkina Faso. They had all gathered in Bamako for a major military exhibition. Drones, rockets, armoured vehicles and new weapon systems all were unveiled at the Bamex, while Prime Minister Maiga took direct aim at Paris and Algiers. Relations between Mali and France have been in freefall since the 2021 coup that brought military leaders to power. French troops withdrew last year after nearly a decade of counter-terrorism operations. In their place, Russian contractors and mercenaries have taken centre stage in the region. The timing and tone of Maiga's remarks are no coincidence. In recent years, Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso, all under military rule, have formed a new alliance called the Alliance of Sahel States. The bloc, united by anti-French sentiment and growing alignment with Russia, is now the region's new stabilising force. The Mali Prime Minister also used this platform to project the country's defiance, dismissing predictions of state collapse and insisting Mali will stand tall despite external pressure.
Some detractors hoped to see Mali collapse. They wanted to see the Malian people on their knees, divided and weakened. But Mali will not fall, Mali will not sink, because Mali is, above all, its people and its ideals.
And those words, Mali will not fall, underscored the country's bid to defend its sovereignty amid growing turmoil. After years of instability, they are standing firm against what they view as Western interference and propaganda. The remarks came at a time when Mali is fighting to contain a wave of terrorist violence that has gripped most of the country. And now, the African Union is expressing deep concerns over the worsening situation. They say an ongoing fuel blockade imposed by terrorists is impacting civilian lives. For weeks, terrorists linked to Al-Qaeda's affiliate, JNIM, have cut off fuel supplies, creating a crisis for Mali's junta. They are targeting fuel tankers coming from Senegal and the Ivory Coast. The situation is now crippling civilians as the terrorists are abducting locals and foreign nationals. In response, the United States and Britain announced the evacuation of their officials. Paris is also urging all French citizens to temporarily leave Mali as soon as possible, a move that has been deeply welcomed by the locals.
We tell Minister Abdoulaye Diop to never again host a French person, neither a French person nor an American. They are all enemies of Mali. They are hypocrites. They are the ones who need Mali, not the other way around.
We must chase away all French people from our territory and show the whole world, the whites, that they are insignificant in our affairs.
But the junta in Mali has been fighting an uphill battle against the insurgent group since taking power in 2021. Still, Bamako insists it will not bow down to Western pressure. This as Moscow has been quick to step in with arms, training and diplomatic support. The new power shift could now reshape West Africa's political map. France's retreat and Russia's growing alliances in Africa have put the West and Putin's forces in a direct conflict for greater influence on the continent. But beneath the geopolitics lies Mali, a country that has become a centrepiece of the great game in Sahel.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.